Hi, welcome back to Death and Taxes. We're on day 5. And we got more money. Stick those in our drawer, and then check our phone. Dozens of jobs lost after catastrophic cargo mismanagement. These two had no idea they were married to the same person until the funeral dispute. Fashion firm reports record earnings, promises to spread wealth around just a tiny bit. Alien blight covers land. Strange arm-shaped mineral formations disappear along with their researcher, Damien Watts. Okay. Good, you're paying attention after all. We cannot allow dozens of workers to doze off or become complacent, else mistakes may sneak into the workflow pipeline. 2 humans have to die. Spare any humans with a science background. Okay? Fate's really into science. Inmate. Oh, he's in the jail. For producing hard drugs at the organic synthesis lab they had access to as a student. They still dream of finishing their degree program after getting out of jail. One wishes to be a Democrat as they are continually negotiating deals in jail and surviving. Okay, you're over here. Bruno Griffiths, 32, mercenary. Also not a science background. Bruno is a mercenary, always ready to work for the highest bidder. They're currently stationed at Floridian with a government contract providing security services. They act tough and gung-ho to cover up the fact that they haven't been trained properly to act in a combat zone. Oh no. I have no reason to kill you. Film director. Connor is an avid fan of found footage horror, which inspired them into directing films of their own. They recently released a series of educational videos using the found footage aesthetic titled How Not to Get Stabbed, the fundamentals of knife battles. Okay. Botanist, you're a science person, so you have to live. So you can go over here. Astronomist. Cosmologist is a science thing, right? 10 years Asha has spent gazing through the powerful telescope at the stars across the... Yeah. Okay. You'll live. And you'll live. Okay, so it's between these two. Currently stationed with a government contract providing security services. Well, this one helps more people not get stabbed, so I'll let him live. Wait! Did it say 3 humans have to die, or 2? 2, okay. So you can live. And then you 2 die. Oh, spooky music changed. There you go. How'd we do, Daddy?
What a day, Grim. What a day. Let us go over your conduct first. Good. I see the correct amount of profiles. Today seems to be in order. Anyway, Grim, 5 days you have been with us. How does it feel to make the difficult choices?
I mean, not really. Any of them's been all that difficult so far. A job like any other.
Is it, though? I can almost imagine what a normal, basic, dreadful, everyday job would feel like. But think of the humans. Do you think our office is the appropriate way to deal with them?
Not sure.
The question is too difficult. After all, You have not even lived a week. You have not seen what the tradition has wrought.
Oh, that's ominous.
This control over all the lives, unbeknownst to the humans. Do you not consider it unethical to make the choices you make?
Can't worry too much if this is what has to be done.
It gladdens me to hear you do not bother yourself with unnecessary concerns. The office is perennial and venerated. Eons we have spent designing the appropriate methods and strategies. We know what we are doing.
You don't think so,
I
sure,
do
though.
apologize for taking up so much of your time. Before you go, are there any questions you would like to ask me?
What's the basis for the profiles? Is there a point system?
Oh, not at all.
Don't they all influence the world in many ways?
In all and in none. Yes.
I'm so confused.
Come now, do not worry about it. All is in order. Just a bit over your pay grade. Anything else?
I already know why. I haven't seen any underage, but I'll go ahead.
Ah, the children. They are a special case, for a different set of departments to deal with. You will not find any yourself.
Good, because that might be an issue. Are there many of those officers?
Countless.
And they all have Reapers working in
A
them?
myriad.
Wow.
Exactly. Anything else?
Not really.
Right. It has been enlightening. I bid you a good night. See you tomorrow.
Night, Daddy. Is there anything fun to buy? I'm worried if I get the radio, some of the music might be copyrighted.
Shiver me timbers, 'tis a tale most sordid. I dare not even recall the details, but since ye wish to hear it, I shall tell it forthwith. There I was, scouting some rickety office building downtown, and I saw this in an elevator. Went in, tore it out and made a run for it. The device has immense power. Ye turn the knob, and infinite pleasant noises come from it. Some might even call it music.
The Plague Doctor, I can't afford that yet. Same with the light. Still haven't seen the cactus I wanted. Am I supposed to click on this box or something? Day 6. Do your job. Man claims to have saved Earth from aliens. The flop disk episode 57, How Not to Get Stabbed, provides endless amounts of hilarity in its ineptness. Okay. He's not a very good dude. Or not a very good writer. I need to charge my phone. Mercenary squad crashes helicopter into mountainside. 3 confirmed dead. But I only checked 1. Chemistry puns gone wrong. Inmate at local jail stabbed to death. Okay. We seem to be on the precipice of dark times. I may have warned you that this job can be harsh, have some harsh moments. Today is that day. 6 people have to die. That's a lot. At least 3 humans aged 35 or younger have to die. Spare humans with a medical background. Okay, so let's find the one with a medical background. Unemployed plastic surgeon, I believe, counts as medical. So we'll go ahead and stick him over here. History isn't medical. Identity theft. Okay, So he's the only one that's obviously medical. Parvanti, an avid reader and a student of art history, comes from a rough background. They grew up in a very poor neighborhood, yet the local community pooled their meager funds to help Parvati ascend to a higher education. Aww. So she's 25. What was the age? 35 or younger. Okay. 31. Janitor. Raking leaves is hard. Blowing them around with a leaf blower is much more fun. This is why Brian takes care of the leaves exclusively with a leaf blower. Starting already at 6 in the morning, the toxic fumes from the machine in the midst don't concern them one bit. Okay, well, anybody who's doing loud stuff at 6 in the morning needs to go over here. Boxer. Plus he's within the age limit. Safe's been hitting the punching bag a lot lately, living out the many frustrations of their life. One of them being lower than expected results in matches as of late. On the side, they've grown more interested in the unusual simulation world hypothesis. Oh, okay. He thinks the world is simulation. So... Identity theft. Oliver stole toys when they were younger, and their family was struggling to find happiness in misery. As they got over it, they became a regular swindler in order to improve their living situation, but after a while saw the futility of this endeavor. In the pursuit of finding a life they deserve, they've assumed an identity of an identity thief. Okay, you're within the age limit also, so that's 3. Unemployed. Michael's a lover of pizza, especially those with pineapple toppings, as it should be. They attempted to become a millionaire by age 30, but ended up homeless instead. Still, they did not lose their love for writing poems. Okay. I'll bet he borrowed all his money. Age 62, farmer. Kaio has lived in 4 different countries, finally sitting down in the Sun Country wine region, where they now work as a viticulturist. They enjoy... Viticulturist, is that science? They enjoy fast food, cooking, and horse riding, and have 7 grandchildren who visit often. 7 grandchildren, okay. I still need 3 people to die. Student, enrolled in the university to learn computer science. He might have to live, but I'm not sure because it's not a science background, it's a science feature. But as of late, their grades have been dropping. Instead of studying, they become absorbed by the recent hypothesis of the whole world actually being a very convincing simulation. I'm not sure if he counts as a science background. Oh wait, medical background. Not science background, so he can go. We don't need any more simulationists. I need 2 more. So which one do I want to keep is the question. I think it's the art history student. It's gonna survive. Because they got a whole community, and they're younger. This is a lot of dead people. Die. Yes. Pineapple hater. Because I killed the guy who liked pineapple on his pizza. I wouldn't mind pineapple on pizza if the pineapple was like added after the pizza was cooked, because warm pineapple's gross.
Ah, Grim. It looks to be a rough day out there. New recruits often falter during dark time. Yet you seem to have performed adequately. How do you feel after such a day?
There was a lot to do, but I worked it all. No, I was built for dark times.
Excellent. With this attitude, you will become a most industrious reaper.
Haha, Daddy likes
Let
me.
us hope these days do not continue. Any idea what happened?
Don't you know what happened? You're in charge after all.
Yes, I am. And yes, I do. Yet what use is a reaper who cannot discern the situation from the details in front of them?
Is this just because so many people had to die?
Your answer would intrigue me, yes?
Beats me a day like any other.
Correct. It hardly matters.
Dang, I wanted
It
to know.
is just another day. Off you go now, Grim. Good night.
I only got 200 that day. Did I mess up? What has he got in the shop?
Good patron, me ship of goods is at your service.
Mirror. Used to remove grievous mistakes, which means it erases whatever mark you use on its profile. One-time use only. They're sleek, stylish, modern glasses that grant pleasant face to wear. And make me look wicked smart. Way smarter than the boss, you know? Oh, I want all 3 of them. I mean, I can't even use the glasses without the mirror, I believe. A looking glass gazing ultimately deep into the abyss of the underworld. It reflects everything. Well, mostly just you. Okay, I can buy the mirror.
Oh, 'tis wondrous marvel. Once upon me and me crew sailed the southern seas and came across an accursed lighthouse. Plundered the lot of it, even the mirrors. Built the frame from beautiful driftwood washed ashore from the ship we rammed into. Covered it in all gold, too, course. I, a proper beauty.
I love him. And then I can buy the eraser. I
Avast!
won't have any further
This tale is
questions.
beyond reproach. We were sailing the high seas when we found a shipwreck full of these off the coast of the wild wakes. 'Twas power to erase even the most dreadful of mistakes. Used it to erase one of my risky love letters. And you know what? Never heard from the love interest again. Amazing little thing.
Bedtime!
Knock, knock.
Hello?
Hello. Kind of you to finally answer.
Who are you?
We are the exalted Chimera, envied by all the blind, arrogant fools. We are Angst Exmelio. We are nothing. A despicable failure. We are Elan Vital, the guide who won't lead astray, if only you learn to listen. We are death. How does it feel?
I thought I was death. Feels fine?
Not a cloud in the sky. Have you forgotten what happened? Be seeing you, Reader. It's a grim world out there.
Forget what happened. What did I forget? I'm like 5 days old. Nothing new? Okay. I have to buy the new stuff. Bedtime. Alright, I believe we're on day 7. I'm like a week old. This is the end of my probation period, right? A critical look. Something new and fresh may be brewing in the arts. More victims found. Toxic spill claims the life of another homeless person. Notorious identity thief disappears, but are they truly dead? We can never be sure. Crack of dawn leaf blower dead after getting struck in the head with flat iron thrown by a neighbor. See? See? Leaf blowers should be banned to increase urban air quality, lower stress levels. Death of a viticulturist drastically lowers the overall quality of wines from Sun County. Despondent boxer throws self off bridge. Letter found at home reads, none of it's real anyway. Aww. Even if the world's a simulation, the car hitting you is still real enough to be fatal. Two humans have to die. Spare humans who seem helpful against the troubles. Okay, see if we can clean up the mess from yesterday. That might give you a boost you need. Do not forget, you may leave troubles behind, but new ones always lie ahead. Okay, spare humans who seem helpful against troubles. Activist. But what are the troubles? I'm not sure I understand what happened. One dude killed himself, is that what we're talking about? Pillow believes anyone not carrying a gun everywhere is practically naked and openly begging to get assaulted. Any politician daring to implement stricter gun policy starts getting death threats from Pillar, who has greatly reduced the number of regulations. She doesn't seem very helpful. Train conductor. Choo-choo! All aboard the best train ever, whichever train Ashley is conducting. They constantly broadcast uplifting messages and jokes, brightening their passengers' day. Aww. That's not saying I'm against guns. I'm 100% pro-gun. But there's a difference between being for something and being a douchebag. Nzinga is a transfer student whose home country is currently in the middle of protests against the regime. They're happy about being away from it all, but worried about family and friends back at home. The school is also doing a smaller protest, which is elevating their stress levels. Okay. She's more over here then. Oops, I didn't mean to click on that. Petty thief. Dejin needs to eat to live and steal to eat. Their spouse disapproves of Dejin's life choices and lets them know of it every time they're together. After a while, Dejin decided to lie to their spouse that they got a regular job. That's right, they decided to steal the truth. Okay, you can go over here. That's already two people. Trainer. Satsumi is an ostrich jockey trainer, having an ostrich jockey themselves until an ostrich kick ended their career. They know what it takes to make it in the brutal world of ostrich riding. After retiring, they see the birds as nothing more than a means to an end. As such, they run an ostrich fighting ring on the side. That doesn't seem very helpful. Rajesh is in the fracking industry for the money, and no cries from environmentalists will make them rethink. They are determined to rise in their career ladder and become the boss of the fracking firm someday. Okay. I mean, I'm not sure if she counts as helpful against the troubles. It depends on... I don't know, I feel like it depends on the game maker's view on guns. But, I mean... she's starting to give death threats, so I don't think I'm gonna kill her. I don't think that anybody thinks that counts as helpful, right? And I'm not allowed to kill more people, even though I kinda want to kill the fracker. But only 2 people have to die. 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 Done! Let's go see Dad if I do a good job.
Welcome, Grim. It is the end of the week. Your performance review draws near.
I'm just surprised I made it this far.
Interesting. Yes, your answer has been recorded for the psych eval. Now then, before the assessment, let us look over your daily conduct.
Psych eval. I don't see Fate. Fate's using slang terms. Well, slang. I don't think it's technically slang.
I see the required profiles are all here. Excellent. This bodes well for the evaluation. I guess it is time to get started.
Wait, I wanted to ask about today.
Yes? What about today?
Yesterday went really bad. What about today? Oh wait, no. Did I make a difference? Did we help?
Oh, absolutely. Things are already looking up.
Oh, good.
Do not worry about it. Fixing the world is a slow process. So, keep at it. As long as you follow the rules, it will all get better. Now, where did I put those papers? Ah, here we go. Right. Looking at these stats, the numbers say
I'm doing awesome, right?
your conduct over the 7 days has been most excellent.
Yes!
I am, sincerely, surprised and pleased by your display of loyalty.
You made me. Why are you so surprised?
So much so that the office has deemed you fit for a raise.
I got an achievement. And a raise? Even more money? Yes!
We do
Maybe
what
I can
we
get those
to
glasses.
provide for our spawns.
Or the cactus! I want the cactus!
Speaking of, the raise also comes with a prize. The office is proud to present you with an award of excellence. Display it proudly on your workstation.
I'll pretend like you really cared about that clap.
Do not let this cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn and many rules to follow.
I like ice cream. More rules?
One gets used to them, if in the right mindset. Fret not.
Okay, as long as you don't give me
your
a
7-day
time limit.
evaluation period has concluded. You have passed.
Sweet.
That is all. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Awesome. 400. Alright, let's see
Need ye
what we
cures
got.
for ailments, or a trigger to ward off a
A
curse?
snow globe. Particular flex twirl disquietingly inside this glass globe, never settling. In the middle of a storm, stand figures too difficult to discern. Everything seems to be in a state of constant transfiguration. Ooh, the gerbil. Perfectly sized regular toy gerbil made out of rubber. I want it.
Core blimey, how did this wee monster even get here? 'Tis not really all that valuable plunder.
I don't care.
Found the tiny fellow on the riverbanks of Styx itself. A lifeless, adorable thing. Can't imagine it being useful for anything. But sure makes delightful squeaks when ye stroke it.
Is that going in my job place? Yes. Okay. Well, it looks like that's all the time I've got for today.
That wasn't so good, was it? It's okay. We can figure it out, make it work. Crisp and clear like the azure pond at the forest glade.
I don't know who you are. Or what you're talking about, but I can do it!
You were born for this. That's what fate keeps telling you, ain't it? It's like a surge in your spine, a faint echo of a perfect chord. It's very close, Grand Reaper. Be seeing you.
Okay. Spooky person who keeps talking to me. Alright. Our assessment's done. We've been here for a week, and we're doing a pretty good job. So I'll see you guys in the next one.